Alright, so we left a note wherein we reviewed the data, we inspect the data, and we ran some statistic on top of our data as well. In this session, we're gonna get started with the data flow transformation. So the entire ETL process in the data engineering journey, you need to run some transformation on top of your data. So we have got the data now. Now we need to run some transformation. Now these transformation could be aggregate, could be filter, could be join, could be lookup, parsing, pivoting, union, inner join, outer join, full join, all of them. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna use the select transformation. Select transformation is generally used to rename, drop, or reorder certain column. This transformation doesn't alter any data, but it chooses which column are propagated downstream. So if you take a raw example, over here we have also done some select transformation. If you see, we've done a select of multiple columns. Like what we want to do is we're going to select these columns and then we want to rename them as well, and all of them had to be done using a Python code. What we're going to do is, and we're going to perform the same step, however we're going to do it using the Azure Datafactory. So I'm going to click on the plus sign right over here, and if you see, you get multiple transformation likes of joins, condition split, exist, union, lookup, derived column, select, aggregate, pivoting, unpivoting. I've got a filter. You can flatten the data as well. You can parse the data. You can sort the data, and ultimately you can send the transform data to some sort of sink. In this session, we're going to keep it very simple. We're going to do a select transformation. And then as soon as you do the select transformation, it detects how many columns it has got. So we've got only 17 columns, and now I can just do some transformation on top of it. As soon as you select it, you see that it gives us an option of removing the duplicate input columns, removing the duplicate output columns as well, so you don't have to do it manually. And you could give it has got a one-to-one mapping, so it got a data source, all of these data source, and that's the visualization data source which we would have. We're going to give it some meaningful name like timestamp, maybe do a camel casing for user identification, session ID, page number. Also, we could just remove certain columns which we don't need. We think that these are not beneficial for our data transformation journey, so I'm gonna remove few of them. It's actually not gonna remove them from the source, so the source remains the source of truth, and nothing's gonna be altered over there. Once you do that, you could just do a data preview. Now if you could just refresh the data, it'll give you all the newer column, the newer named column. It's going to remove all the duplicates. It's going to remove all the unwanted column which we have deleted. So if you see, it has given it a more meaningful name like timestamp, and it has got lesser column now, the gender, registration number, all of them what we selected, and hasn't got any of the fields which we didn't want. And then in the inspect, it does the schema, so you don't have to infer schema on your own. The data flow is going to do it on their own. So that's the input and that's the output, because we altered our data schema. All right, so this was how you could just select the select function in data flow, and then you can start running your transformation. This was just to give you a glimpse how the transformation works in data flow. In the next session, we're gonna get started with some of the more advanced transformation as well on top of select. I'll see you in a while. Thank you.